Folks, and welcome to the Panther Pit here at Storm Lake St. Mary's High School, bringing you Storm Lake St. Mary's High School varsity boys and girls basketball here on Fuller Digital Solutions. My name's Neil Cruz, bringing you the action tonight. Got my buddy Cam Cohen on the video and computer tonight, along with Simon, the boss man, along for the trip tonight. Going to bring you some homecoming week action against the visiting Manson Northwest Webster Cougars. Come in to take on the St. Mary's Panthers. The girls game first on the tilt tonight. Bring you a little starting lineup action, team breakdowns for both teams. We'll start with the visiting Manson Northwest Webster Cougars. They come in, head coach Brett Larson, assisted by Wade Wibben, come in with a 3-9 record overall, 1-4 in the Twin Lakes Conference. The Cougars will start like this tonight. Starting for the Cougars, a junior, 5'4", number 2, Michaela Struenberg. Another guard, or the center tonight, number 3, Sophia McCullough, a freshman. Number 5, 5'7", senior, Paige Condon. A junior, 5'7", number 12, Chloe Peterson. And rounding out the 5, number 23, a junior, 6 foot, Olivia Sturgis. The Manson Northwest Webster Cougars, kind of some team stats. Like I say, they're 3-9, 1-4 in the conference, sitting towards the bottom of the Twin Lakes Conference. But as everybody knows, every game you have to come to play your game, because I've talked before in other broadcasts, when you come in or you're a team like St. Mary's and you're going against a team like the Cougars that only have 3 wins, to me there's no team that's going to come fight harder than a team that needs a win. So now for your Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers, head coach Derek Varner brings in his squad 10-1, 6-1 in the conference, coming off. I was just talking to one of the parents back here. I told them, I said they lost to number 1 rated Newell Fonda the other night, but they only played 5 girls, and they only got beat by 4 to me, one of the perennial powerhouses of the state of Iowa. These St. Mary's Panthers girls don't know what they did. They don't realize it's hard to talk to a girl like that after a loss and tell them that they did good, but they don't know what they did that night against Newell Fonda. So the Panthers are going to start like this. They're going to start a senior 5'7" guard, number 4, Danica DeMars. A junior 5'7", number 10, Natalie Green. 6'2", junior, number 23, Sydney Hurd. Number 24, a senior 5'5", Carly Mills. And rounding it out, nonetheless, a senior 5'6", number 30, Emily Noteware. The Panthers come in, like I said, 10-1, 6-1 in the conference, 8-1 at home. They're 2-0 on the road. So that's our setup for the girls' game tonight. We got about 40 seconds left, and then they'll do the starting lineups and national anthem. What we'll do is we'll step aside for a 2-minute break from our sponsors. This is bringing you the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center pregame show tonight. Thank you to all of our sponsors. United Bank of Iowa, our awesome scoreboard sponsor of the night, but our pregame and halftime sponsors, the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. If it wasn't for sponsors like that, broadcasts like this wouldn't be possible, and we all know we love having these for those people at home that can't be at the game. So we'll step aside for 2 minutes, and we'll come back with Panther basketball here on FDS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Very own St. Mary's.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now at fullerdigital.net? No more searching. One place for all your live streams. fullerdigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at fullerdigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. fullerdigital.net. Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now at fullerdigital.net? No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit, folks. Time for some Twin Lakes Conference basketball, girls edition, between your Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers and the visiting Manson Northwest Webster Cougars. At Manson Northwest Webster, it's quite the mouthful. I'll probably just refer to them as the Cougars tonight, and I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Homecoming week here at St. Mary's. I believe our homecoming queen is on the court. Number 4 senior guard Danica DeMars is our, and I believe Pablo Pascal, starter for the boys team, homecoming court. Jumping the center circle tonight, number 23, Sydney Hurd will jump off against fellow junior, fellow number 23, fellow 6-footer, Olivia Sturgis for the Cougars. Ball's up in the air, controlled by Hurd to DeMars to start this off. DeMars will set up the offense as always. DeMars, Hurd, Mills, Noteware, and Carly Mills on the floor. Mills with it, top of the key. Natalie Green. Inside to Hurd. She kicks it back top to Green. Manson in what looks like a little 1-2-2 zone. Mills left side, cross court to Noteware. DeMars gets it back. She's looking inside to Hurd, but Manson Northwest, they start a couple tall girls themselves. DeMars with a three-pointer off the mark. I was looking at those lineups, and they start a couple 6-foot and a 5'11 girl, so Sydney might have her work cut out for her tonight. Cougars with it on offense. Try to get down some of these names here. Strurenberg is one of their top scorers. Condon, number 3, puts it up off the backboard. No good by Sophia McCullough, a freshman. 5'10 freshman for the Cougars. Rebound down to DeMars as she brings it across half court, sets up the offense. Big thank you to United Bank of Iowa, our awesome scoreboard sponsor for tonight. Get it into Hurd, and she gets it. She kicks it back out. Aaron pass over the head over Emily's head, over in the corner, out of bounds, turnover by the Panthers.
Here we go, White.
Cougars with it. Number 12, Chloe Peterson, the junior, will control the offense. She dribbles right side, cross court to Condon. Free throw line. Kicks it back out. Man-to-man defense played by the Panthers. Going to be a travel called in the lane. Sophia McCullough, the freshman, stopped on a dime, and she must have pulled that pivot foot. DeMars picked up about three-quarter court. Little pressure. She dribbles around it. From the corner, gets it back from Green, and she puts up a three and puts it in for the first score of the game. A three-pointer by Danica DeMars to get the Panthers on the scoreboard. 3-0, just under the 6-minute mark. 2 minutes gone here. 3-0 the score in Storm Lake. They hit a cutter through the lane, and a nice little pass there. Struenberg gets on the board for the Cougars. DeMars is met at half court. Nobody behind Sydney Hurd. She gets it, puts it up. Going to be fouled. The bucket does not go. Fouls on number 5. Condon, the senior, will pick up her first. DeMars was met just shy of half court by 2 Cougars, and she looked up and she saw Sydney standing all by herself under the basket and made a good pass. First free throw is no good. Hurd goes to the free throw line. Sydney comes in, the junior, averaging 16 points, 9.8 rebounds a game, about a 45% free throw shooter on the season. Second one's up, no good, off the side of the rim. Almost went out of bounds off the Cougars, but they contain it. Chloe Peterson dribbles it off her foot, and she's going to pick it up. Natalie Green will pick her up at half court. Over to Condon. She's going to drive left side, kicks it back out. Little turnaround. They're going to get Sophia McCullough on another travel. She got down to that left block, and she met Hurd there. She kind of put her back to the basket and tried a little double move, and she got called for a travel. A little discouraging for a freshman to get 2 of those calls. Down to Hurd again underneath the basket. She's going to be fouled again. I believe they're going to get Struenberg on that one, her first. So there are 2 free throws coming. That's the second time in a row they pick up DeMars just shy of the half court right there. First one's up and good for Hurd to get her on the board. 4-2 the lead for the Panthers. Danica's looking ahead, and she's seeing those openings in the defense, and Sydney's just by herself underneath the basket. Second one's up and good. Missed the first 2, but Sydney redeemed herself on these last 2. Cougars will bring it down. Peterson with it. She's going to be called for a travel. That's the third turnover in a row for the Cougars. Coach Brett Larson, after 3 travel calls in a row, he stopped the referee partway down and just asked him what was going on, got an explanation. Noteware with it. Back top of the key to Green. Inside to Hurd. She immediately kicks back out to DeMars. 3-pointer on the way, and she drains it. 2 in a row for Danica. Put it 8-2 on the scoreboard in favor of the Panthers. Green will pick up Peterson at half court. Left side to McCullough. Condon is going to drive the baseline, picked up by Hurd and Noteware. Drive in the lane, kicks it back out. McCullough on the baseline. Really good defense being played by the Panthers. 3-pointer put up top of the key. Air ball, misses everything. Going to go out of bounds. Michaela Struenberg threw up a 3, and it missed everything. Green will inbounds to DeMars, and she's picked up about, I call it the volleyball line on the other side of the court by Sturgis. And again, wide open, had Carly Mills open under the basket, and an errant pass out of bounds. Going to go Cougar way. 8-2 the score here in Storm Lake. 4:11 left first quarter.
Go get it, Carly.
You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you this production of Storm Lake St. Mary's High School basketball. Twin Lakes Conference matchup against the visitors from Northwest Webster, Manson, Northwest Webster. made the trick up here tonight in the cold. Condon drives the lane, puts it up, no good. That was McCullough, excuse me. Rebound down to DeMars. Inside to Hurd, kicks it back out to DeMars. Nowhere in the corner. Put it in for Emily. 11-2 the score. And the Panthers are pouring on the three-pointers tonight. They're really playing defense tight on Sydney down low, and she's playing it smart. She's kicking that out as soon as she gets it. Steal by Mills, knocks it away. And DeMars grabs it, and they're going to call Danica on a carry as she crossed half court.
You're right, D.
You don't see the carry called very much in high school basketball anymore. I didn't see it from here, but the referee that was right in front of her did. Strulenberg with it, top of the key. Bounce pass in the lane. Going to be shot put up by Sturgis. It's going to be, I believe, a foul on the floor. Number 4, Danica picks up her first. Foul on the floor, so no free throws coming. The Cougars will inbounce underneath their own basket. Natalie Green will guard the inbounds. Coach Varner looks out and shrugged his shoulders. From the sounds of it, they might have called it on the wrong person. Danica hustle play there. Tips the pass out of bounds. Will stay Cougar basketball. Big crowd here tonight in the Panther Pit. It's the most people I've seen in here for a game so far this year. That's awesome. Homecoming week. Lots of festivities going on. Knocked away Sydney Hurd. They're going to get her on a reach-in. Reach-in Sydney, her first. Team second. 2 fouls called on each team. 2:51 left first quarter. The Cougars try to inbounds. Natalie Green's long arms there guarding the inbounds. Gets it into Sturgis in top of the key. Three-pointer from the top. Bounce off the rim, no good. Rebound. I believe they're going to stay. Nope, he calls it. Had Danica and Emily right there against one of the Cougars, and it went off on the Cougar. Going to be Panther basketball. A couple new Cougars in the game. Number 10, Alyssa Richmond. Let's get the number on the other girl there. I can't see. Number 21, three-pointer up by Nowhere, off the mark. Rebound down to Sturgis. Jane Weiss, the other Cougar on the floor. Sturgis with it, goes against Mills, drives right side. Got away with the travel. No, they called the travel. I was going to say they called her on the foul, but I said she got away with the travel. But the referee called the travel. DeMars with it, 2:24 left first quarter, 11-2 the score in favor of the Panthers. Nowhere inside to Hurd, back out to DeMars, three-pointer, rims in and out, rebound out of bounds. You're going to say
good job, dude.
Number 3, Sophia McCullough got her hand. Looked to me from here, it looked like Sydney knocked it out, but McCullough must have got her hand in there and knocked it out of bounds. Inbounds, top of the key to Green, back to DeMars in the corner.
Good job,
off the mark, rebound. Emily fought for it, but it went off the fingertips out of bounds. I've seen that. Number 2, we're going to have Bianca Lamonis check in for, give Carly Mills a break for the Panthers. We were just talking for the game. My bud Cam Cohn here doing the video for us tonight. He didn't get to go to the Newell Fonda game the other night, which to me one of the most exciting high school games I've watched in a long time, boys or girls. The Panthers played right along with number 1 rated Newell Fonda the whole way. Only got beat by 4 with 5 girls. I don't know if I've seen a high school game that didn't substitute. Turnover on the Cougars, pressured by the good defense. Out of bounds to the Panthers. DeMars will control top of the key. Right side, Nowhere inside to Hurd with 2 girls draped over the top of her. And the referee saw it the way I did, and he blew the whistle. Going to be a foul on the Cougars. Number 21, Janie Weiss, who just checked in. The senior will pick up her first. Team third. DeMars will inbounds it into Hurd. Kicks it back to her in the corner. Three-pointer. Bucket for good. If I'm a team that's going to play these Panthers, I'd watch some video they've run that same inbounds play about 4,000 times this year, and every time it's open. Danica gets an open 3 look on that play every time.
There you go, Bianca.
Out of bounds, going to be it's tipped out by Danica. She got her hand in the way of the pass there. Out of bounds, it's going to stay Cougar basketball. Michaela Strurenberg checking back in for the Cougars. 14-2 the score here, 1:23 left first quarter. Quick moving game, not a whole lot of whistles. 21, Janie Weiss with the ball. Dribbles, kicks back out to Struenberg. Going to be a travel called on number 10, Alyssa Richmond, the freshman. She was ready. She was kind of in that three-point position where, you can pass, dribble, shoot. And she went to go, and she forgot to dribble before she took that first step. To Lamonis in the corner, back to Danica. Cross court to Emily underneath on the right side. Kicks it out, good ball movement. Danica drives left side, 10-foot jumper. Nails it to extend the lead, 16-2. Just under a minute left. Danica picks up Struenberg at the half-court line. Weiss with it. Sturgis top of the key, guarded by Natalie Green. Struenberg drives right side, pulls back, kicks out. Good defense being played. Bad pass by Struenberg, threw it right to DeMars. I don't think Danica saw it coming. Nice outlet to Sydney Hurd down low, and she just had the body moving too fast. She caught the ball underneath the basket, but momentum just took her too far under. She couldn't quite get back far enough to throw that up and put it in. Out of bounds off of the Panthers, going to go Cougar basketball. 15 seconds left first quarter. Cougars going to hold for one, or are they going to try to get it off? Looks like they'll just dribble around and then try to get one off. They want to give the Panthers a chance. 5 seconds. Cross-court pass. Three-pointer up, no good. Misses everything. Rebound down to Danica. End of the first quarter, 16-2 the score here at the Panther Pit. You're watching Fuller Digital Solution production of St. Mary's Panther basketball. We'll step aside for 1 minute.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Welcome back to St. Mary's High School, folks, at the Panther Pit. Homecoming week here at St. Mary's. Lots of festivities going on. Maybe halftime of the boys' game, I'll get one of the gals up here. Try to do a few interviews with the girls and just talk to them and get to know them a little bit. Talk about basketball, high school, whatnot. Maybe I'll get one of the girls up here at halftime of the boys' game, and we'll see what's all going on for homecoming week at St. Mary's. 16-2 the start of the second quarter here. Big 14-point lead for the Panthers. Cougars will start the second quarter with it. Starters back on, not the starters. We got Lamonis in for Natalie Green. Three-pointer put up by the Cougars. Misses everything out of bounds. Going to be off the Cougars. No. He's going to say it went off of Danica. Going to stay Cougar basketball on right underneath their own basket. They're having to move the cheerleaders out of the way so they can get set up to inbounds the ball. Shot put up by Struenberg off the mark. Danica's going to get the rebound and run with it right side. She stops just about the volleyball line, sets up the offense. Over to Noteweir. Into Hurd, but Hurd, Sturgis got her hand in the way. Knocked it out of the way. So they just can't get that down to Sydney tonight. But they're hitting their outside shots that are hopefully going to pull that defense away from her. That way we can get that going in the rest of the game. Cougar basketball, 7:20 left second quarter. Nice little bounce pass inside. McCullough, the freshman, goes up for a shot and misses, but she's fouled by DeMars, who will pick up her second. The freshman, McCullough, will go to the line for free throws, a 62% free throw shooter. First one's up and good. High arcing shot from the righty. The freshman comes in averaging about 9.5 points, 8 rebounds a game. Says she's 5'10", but she looks more 6 foot to me. Second one's up and good also to bring it to 16-4. Sturgis picks up Danica. She gets it to Noteware and out to Sydney, and she puts it up. It's kind of, I think it was blocked a little bit. And the Cougars come down with the rebound. We'll bring it down and try to get something set up. Sturgis at the free throw line. She backs in Mills. Shots blocked by Hurd. Out of bounds. It's going to stay Cougar basketball. Olivia Sturgis says she's 6 foot. Sydney's listed at 6'2", but I think she looks a little taller than that. Three-pointer up by Struenberg, off the mark, but she gets her own rebound. Top of the key, Sturgis, cross court. And back into Sturgis at the free throw line. Number 5, I believe that's Condon, puts up a shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Sydney. DeMars walks it across the timeline, stops just shy of the three-point line, sets up the offense. Noteware into Hurd, and it's tipped out of bounds, going to stay St. Mary's basketball. Natalie Green will check in. Bianca Lamonis will get a breather. DeMars will inbounds underneath their own basket. Noteware. Back to DeMars in the corner. Three-pointer off the mark. Rebound down to the Cougars. There's that same inbounds play I've talked about. Struenberg going to go for the shot, layup, and she's going to make it. And she's going to get a foul called. I believe Sydney was there. They're going to get Hurd on the foul. The bucket's good. Foul on Hurd. So now we have 2 on Hurd and 2 on DeMars. Struenberg gets the bucket. Will go to the line for some free throws. The junior's about a 60% free throw shooter. Up, no good. Rebound down to Hurd. Here's second quarter action at the Panther Pit. Homecoming week here at St. Mary's. 6 minutes left second quarter. DeMars back to Green. Green takes one dribble, throws an errant pass to Emily, and it's stolen by Condon. Paige Condon dribbles the length of the floor and puts it in for 2. 16-8 the score. I didn't see who threw the pass, but they threw a baseball pass to Hurd, and it went out of bounds. Turnover. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside for 60 seconds. Be back with more Panther basketball on FDS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now at fullerdigital.net? No more searching. One place for all your live streams. fullerdigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at fullerdigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. fullerdigital.net.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit, folks. 5:41 left second quarter, 16-8 the score in favor of your Panthers. Cougars with the basketball. Lamonis will pick up Chloe Peterson. Struenberg with it, guarded by DeMars. In the lane against Hurd. McCullough goes up, rolls it in for 2. Over the top of Hurd to cut that lead to 6, 16-10. Sturgis will pick up DeMars, a little three-quarter court pressure, tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay St. Mary's basketball. I was just telling my buddy Cam, I said, hey, I noticed something at that. Before the game, I noticed it. looking at the Panther student section, and it's homecoming week, so of course there's dress-up days. Inside to Hurd, and it's tipped out of bounds, but she saves it back in. It's going to be Cougar basketball. And in the crowd, I don't know what the dress-up day is. Maybe it's Decades Day or something. And I saw, if you're from the 80s, you remember the big boom boxes we used to carry on our shoulders. There's a kid down there, and he was dressed up, looked like the 80s, and he had a microwave on his shoulder carrying it like a boom box. So that just tells you what these kids think of the 80s. So you see those things where it catches your eye and you're like, I'm going to tell somebody that? 24, foul called on Carly Mills, going to be Cougar basketball to play out underneath their own basket. Natalie Green and number 1, Ellie Richardson to check in, give Carly Mills and Lamonis a breather. Struenberg dribbles, gets away with a travel. Sturgis at the free throw line, no good. Rebound down, tipped a couple times, controlled by the Cougars, so they set up the offense again. Cross court, Chloe Peterson to Sturgis at the free throw line. Free throw line jumper off the rim, no good. DeMars fights for it and grabs it, runs it down, and she takes off. Full court pass to Hurd, tipped out of the way by Sturgis. No, and they call it Cougar basketball. He pointed towards Cougar basketball. I don't think Sydney touched that.
Hey, White, run a play.
Olivia Sturgis got her hand in the way and it went out of bounds. Everybody on the court thought it was Panther basketball. Danica stood out of bounds like ready to take it until the ref saw that it was her, and he said, no, it's going the other way. Sturgis underneath. Natalie Green gets her hand in the way. Gets just enough of that. Rebound down to Richardson, and she's going to get a foul called against the Cougars. Number 12, Chloe Peterson picks up her first, team fourth. Going to be a 30-second timeout called on the floor. We'll step aside for 30 seconds for a message from our sponsors. You're watching St. Mary's basketball on FDS.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now at fullerdigital.net? No more searching. One place for all your live streams. fullerdigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at fullerdigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. fullerdigital.net.
4:11 left second quarter here, 16-10. The score in favor of the Panthers. Panthers have been scoreless here for quite a while. Well, they haven't scored in the second quarter. It was 16-2 at the end of the first quarter. So we've gone just about 4 minutes with no bucket. Got to set something up and play here. Cougars are in a man-to-man defense. They were in a 1-2-2 earlier. Noteware with it. Back to Green, top of the key. DeMars with it. Cross court to Richardson. Back to Green. Throwing the ball around the outside. They're looking for something inside, but it's just really good defense being played right now. DeMars, somebody lost a knee strap, I think, and DeMars was dribbling the ball and reached down and grabbed it and threw it off the court all in one big swoop while dribbling the ball. Cross court, good ball movement. DeMars with it left side, dribbles in, 10-foot jumper, rolls in and out. Rebound down to Sturgis. Took it away from Sydney. And the Cougars are going to run with it. Condon left side. Free throw line, cross court to Peterson. She pulls up, pops a three off the back of the rim. No good. Going to be a foul called. They got Sydney right in the back and threw her to the ground. Freshman Paige McCullough is going to get called for her first. And just the 11 minutes I've watched her play, she doesn't play like a freshman. She's a big, tall girl, and she plays like a seasoned veteran. She could be fun to watch the next couple years. Panthers with it, Noteware. Green had an open look and couldn't pull the trigger. Gets it back to DeMars, top of the key. Back to Noteware, 12-footer from the right side. No good. Hurd fighting for the rebound, out of bounds. It's going to stay Panther basketball underneath the basket. DeMars will inbounds. 2:40 left second quarter, 16-10 the score in favor of the Panthers. Nowhere, free throw line jumper, and she puts it in. Just inside the free throw line, nobody in her face, and she drains it. That was about a 6-minute streak of no scoring, and that got the ball in the basket for the Panthers. Condon with it. Tipped away by Green out of McCullough's hands, and they're going to call a foul on Natalie. Green will pick up her first, team 6th. Number 20, Brielle Weiss, in for the Cougars. On the floor for the Panthers, Hurd, Nowhere, DeMars, Richardson, Green. Sturgis drives the lane. Going to get a foul called on 23. That's Sydney's third. 2 minutes left first half. Sydney with 3. I think I'd maybe think about sitting her the rest of this first half. Free throws up by Sturgis. First one is a miss. Carly Mills will check in, and I think Coach Varner heard me say that, and so Sydney will get a 2 minutes extra rest. Sturgis, a junior, coming in about 10 points, 10 rebounds a game, 65% from the line. Second one's in. Her first points of the night. Going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll step aside as well. You're watching FDS, bringing you St. Mary's Panther basketball.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now at FullerDigital.net? No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Welcome back to Panther basketball tonight, folks, in the Panther Pit. Homecoming week here at St. Mary's. Bringing you Twin Lakes Conference action between the visiting Cougars of Manson, Northwest Webster, and your Panthers. Cougars look like they fall back into that 1-2-2 zone. Back against the Panthers. DeMars left corner, free three-pointer. Rims in and out. Rebound down to Sturgis, and they're going to run with it. Chloe Peterson will bring it across half court, picked up by Richardson. At the top of the key, inside to Sturgis. It'll bounce past to McCullough as she cuts the lane, and she puts it in for 2. Nowhere with the ball right side. Cross court to Green. Swing it around to DeMars. The defense, a totally different look now without Sydney in the game. They're stretched out a little bit further. They're not sucked down low like they had been with Sydney in there. So the pressure on the outside will be a little tougher to get a shot off. 1:18 left first quarter. DeMars with it, right corner, right baseline. She stops and pops a 3. No good. Rebound down, tipped. Emily tipped it out, and Natalie Green secured the rebound, gets it back to Nowhere. She's going to drive left side, has it taken away, but they're going to get the foul called. I believe they're going to get Chloe Peterson. The junior will pick up her second. That is the 6th foul on the Cougars. 1-1 next time. They try a little pass to Emily right underneath the basket, and it's to no avail, tipped out by the Cougars. It'll stay St. Mary's basketball. 1:03 left second quarter. Nowhere for a three-pointer. She's due, folks, and Emily drains it. You can just tell when a girl or when a player hasn't made a shot for a while and she's just due. Emily was due for that one. 8 points on the night for Emily. 48 seconds left first half. Cougars with the ball. Sturgis with it at the free throw line. She takes one dribble, kicks it back out, back to the top to Struenberg. Cross court to McCullough on the left side, and she puts it up and in for her third bucket of the night. 30 seconds left, 21-15 the score. DeMars crosses half court, gets it to Emily, gets it back. Probably going to set for one shot. DeMars picked up pretty tight defense by Struenberg. Danica straddling that half court line pretty close to it there. They're just kind of, her and Natalie and Emily are just kind of playing catch just inside the half court line. 10 seconds left, and Coach Varner yells out a play. 5 seconds left. They get it back. Three-pointer, desperate at the end and no good. Didn't get a clean look. 21-15, the score at halftime, folks. We'll step aside for 2 minutes to hear from our sponsors, and we'll come back and we'll recap that first half. You're watching FDS.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now at FullerDigital.net? No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast. Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit, folks. St. Mary's High School basketball here at Twin Lakes Conference action against visiting Manson Northwest Webster, bringing you the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center halftime show. It's kind of a ready to play here tonight. The Panthers come into the halftime with a 21-15 lead. Run down some scoring. It was a 16-2 lead at the end of the first quarter. And then the Cougars kind of came alive in the second quarter and made it a game. 21-15 the score here. Run down some scoring for the Cougars. Freshman Sophie McCullough came alive there in the second quarter to tally 8 points. Junior Michaela Struenberg with 4, Paige Condon with 2, and Olivia Sturgis had a free throw to make 1. For the Panthers, led in scoring by senior Danica DeMars, hit 3 threes really early to kind of set the pace for that first half with 11, Emily Noteware with 8, and Sydney Hurd with 2. A little bit of foul trouble, Hurd with 3. She sat the last 2 minutes of the first half, and Danica has 2. Halftime here, Buena Vista Regional Medical Center halftime show here on FDS, bringing you Storm Lake St. Mary's basketball. Homecoming week here at St. Mary's are throwing in some half-court shots. Cheerleaders down there, I think you're paying $1 for a chance to make a half-court shot. What you make one, what you get, I don't know. I'm thinking me and Cam should go down there and show them how it's done. Cam could probably make them blindfolded or backwards or whatnot. He's a wizard on the hardwood, I hear. So halftime here, the girls' game at the Panther Pit. There's a half-court shot rimmed in and out, about made one. 21-15 the score. That's the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center halftime show. What we'll do is let's step aside for a 1-minute commercial from our sponsors, and then we'll come back and we'll enjoy the halftime festivities, and they'll bring you more second half action at the Panther Pit, bringing you St. Mary's basketball on FDS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Welcome back to second half action here at Storm Lake St. Mary's High School. We've got about a minute left for the second half. Starts 21-16 the score. Panthers lead coming into the third quarter. coming out of the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center halftime show here in the Panther Pit. Had some half-court shots going on at halftime. The cheerleaders were down there taking donations, $1 a piece to shoot a half-court shot, and they had one big winner. I believe he was I think I saw him playing in the JV game for the Manson Northwest Webster Cougars. So, second half action here, 21-15 the score to start the second half. We got a little bit of foul trouble. Sydney Hurd with 3, Danica with 2. You got to come out and play smart. Danica played the whole second half over at Newell Fonda with 3. She picked up her third right before half, and I think she got that fourth late in the game, but she's a smart enough player. Hurd, if you're the Panthers, you just got to try to get it into Sydney. If not, early in the game we hit some threes. You just got to try to get something going on the outside. Ball movement cures that. Cougars playing good defense. If I'm the Cougars, I keep doing what I was doing at the end of the half. They're doubling down on Sydney when she's low. They got McCullough and Sturgis down there, 2 bigger girls, and that kind of got things done. It kind of threw the Panthers off when they weren't able to get that entry pass in. So, note where inbounds it to DeMars. Start the third quarter here. Big thanks to our sponsors. United Bank of Iowa, our scoreboard sponsor. Halftime show, of course, was sponsored by Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. Snooks Carpets, one of our sponsors. Anybody else out there wanting to sponsor some of these St. Mary's telecasts, send an email to fullerdigitalsolutions.net, and that'll hook you up. Three-pointer up by DeMars off the mark. Rebound down to Sturgis. And the Cougars will set up on the right side of the gym here. The west end of the gym, they'll set it up. Condon with it, gets it into Sturgis. Top of the key, Struenberg, left side. Struenberg guarded by DeMars. Sturgis at the free throw line, guarded by Mills. She gets rid of it, gets it out to Condon. Got away with a travel. Nope, and they call the travel. I think me and that referee are ESP tonight. That's the third time I've said that they got away with a travel, and as I say it, he blows the whistle. So got a little ESP going on tonight. Condon picks up DeMars at the free throw line. She gets through the traffic, gets it down to Green, back to DeMars, top of the key, set up the offense. Left side to Mills. Free throw line to Nowhere, and she gets it out to Green. She takes a couple dribbles, back to Danica. Top of the key to Mills. Free throw line tipped away, stolen by McCullough. Gets it out to Chloe Peterson. Outlets to Struenberg. There was a travel there they got away with. They didn't call that one, though. Shot by a cutting McCullough through the lane, off the mark. Rebound down to Emily. She outlets to Danica, who brings it down. Set up the offense. Like I said earlier, homecoming week here at St. Mary's, and it's a packed house tonight. This is awesome to see. Inside to Hurd, left side. She kicks it back out. Wasn't there. Nice pass by Green. Hits a DeMars on the opposite side, wide open, and she was too far underneath. The shot she put up hit the bottom of the backboard. Just not enough room to get that up. A good look by Natalie Green. Cross-court pass. Cougars with it. Struenberg, right corner. McCullough's going to drive the lane. She stops. Kicks back out to Condon. Sturgis, cross-court. Three-pointer by Condon, off the rim, no good. Tipped out of bounds, they're going to call it. Condon kind of got up on the shoulder of Emily there, but they didn't call it. Going to be Panther basketball, tipped out of bounds off the Cougars. DeMars will get through some pressure. Left side, she's going to be called for a carry. Nope, they're going to call a foul on number 2, Michaela Struenberg. Her second. I thought for sure they were going to get Danica on the carry there. Looked like she turned that ball over a little bit, but they got the foul. Into Hurd. Back to Danica in that corner where she likes it. Three-pointer by DeMars to get this second half going. That's that inbounds play I've talked about all season. It just seems like no matter what defense does, that shot is open for Danica. Chloe Peterson guarded by Natalie Green. Good defense by the Panthers as a whole. Sturgis with it, cross court to Chloe Peterson. One bounce pass in the lane, tipped away by Mills. Harley got her hand in the way of that pass, and she tips it out to Emily, who gets the steal. 30-second timeout called by the Panthers. We'll step aside for 30 seconds to bring you notes from our sponsors. You're watching FDS. This is Panther Basketball.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Panther basketball coming out of that 30-second timeout called by Coach Varner. He just wanted to settle things down and set up a play. They haven't other than the inbounds play here and there, they haven't really been running. The offense really hasn't been clicking, hasn't been getting to do what they want to do. And there's an errant pass by Green and stolen away by Condon. Condon with it, top of the key. Sturgis with it, free throw line. She dribbles down against Mills. Green gets her hand in there and tips it away, but they're going to get her for a foul. Natalie will pick up number 2 on the junior. First of the half for the Panthers. 1 foul each team this half. Sturgis with it, the free throw line. She pulls it down, goes against Sydney. She gets it inside to Struenberg. Cross court to Chloe Peterson. Carly Mills guarding against Sturgis, the 6-foot junior. They're trying to feed it into her, which they do. Bounce pass to McCullough. She goes up against Sydney. Misses the shot, but Sturgis gets the rebound, no good, and Sydney pulls down a tough rebound as she falls to the floor to get it for DeMars to bring down to set up that offense. Top of the key, left side, Noteware. Noteware with it over the top to Sydney.
Grab it, Nat. There you go.
But it goes to Green, who she gets it out to her. Top of the key, Mills with it. Emily takes the dribble, pulls it back. DeMars with it, top of the key, sets up the offense, guarded by Struenberg. Danica will dribble in, kick out to Green. Inside to Sydney, right underneath the basket, and misses the shot there. Rebound down to McCullough, and she hits the ground on the rebound, and they call a travel. Then Chloe Peterson it was, and she guards the inbounds pass. Panther basketball. Noteware gets her three-pointer blocked by Sturgis in the corner. Cougars are going to bring it down. Chloe Peterson set up the offense. 24-15 the score, 9-point lead. Sturgis with it in the lane, off the backboard, no good. Rebound down to Sydney.
Settle.
Gets it out to Danica, and she'll trot it down, gets it across half court. Picked up by Struenberg. Noteware right side, back to Danica in the corner, back to Noteware inside to Hurd. Nowhere to go. They're going to call a travel. Coach Varner, hands crossed, and just shakes his head.
You're right, Sid.
I didn't see a travel. To me, it was anything. It was a reach-in foul. She got hammered as she went to try to get rid of the ball. 2:45 left, third quarter. Cougars with it. They dribble in the lane. McCullough misplays it. Going to be a jump ball called. Natalie Green down on the ground trying to get it. Cougars keep the ball, but the Panthers will get the arrow on the next one. Good defensive play there by Natalie Green. Cougars will inbounds. Struenberg guarded by DeMars. Condon take a free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound down to Noteware, who gets it out to Danica. Stop just on the other side of half court, set up the offense. Noteware back to Danica. Green with it, top of the key. Cougars back in the 1-2-2 zone. McCullough and Sturgis down low, kind of fronting and backing Sydney. Danica in the corner, drive baseline, 10-foot jumper, over everything, misses. Going to be a rebound down to Emily, and she had good position. Will get the foul called against the Cougars. Olivia Sturgis, the junior, will pick up her first. Team second of the half. 2 minutes left, third quarter. Inbounds to Noteware. Her and Danica play catch, back to her. Nice ball movement. Noteware three-pointer. Dribbles off the rim, no good. Foul on Green on the rebound. Natalie will pick up number 3, which prompts Bianca Lamonis to come in the game. Sturgis will inbounds for the Cougars. Chloe Peterson will bring the ball down. 24-15, 9-point lead. Still just under the 2-minute mark in the third quarter. Only 3 points scored the whole third quarter so far. A three-pointer by Danica to start the second half. And that's all the scoring. Turnover on the Cougars underneath the basket. Sturgis couldn't control it. It goes out of bounds. Panther basketball, 1:40 left. Danica's picked up by Sturgis about the mid-court line. She dribbles around it to Lamonas. Nice pass into Sydney, and she puts it in for two. Nice look by Bianca. Got it in the corner, and she immediately saw Hurd all by herself. Had her defender backed, and she got it. And nice little layup put up by Sydney to add to the lead. 11-point lead, 26-15. Cougars with the ball. Condon drives right side.
Carly!
Good defense played by Carly Mills. Picks her up on the baseline. You're not going to find a defensive player that's going to play harder or stronger than Carly Mills. Over and back the call on the Cougars. It's going to be Panther basketball. Carly Mills is one of those players where you're not going to see the name in the scoring list very often.
Run it now, White, run it!
But when it comes to rebounds, loose balls, every team needs one, and she's theirs. I kind of look at her as kind of that Dennis Rodman type defender. She usually guards a lot of the other team's best players. She's going to get that rebound if you need it, and it's a travel called on Emily as nowhere as she goes through the lane. Took that jump stop, and he must have thought she pulled that pivot foot.
Here we go, White!
48 seconds left, third quarter. Cougars will bring it down by 11, 26-15 in favor of the Panthers. In the lane, McCullough gets it. There's a travel. I think that's the fourth travel on the freshman, Sophia McCullough, in the game. Danica with the ball, immediately picked up by Sturgis. Tips the pass and stolen away by Chloe Peterson. Nice little pass. Going to get Danica on a foul as Struenberg went up for the layup. That's Danica's third, so Danica, Natalie Green, and Sydney all have 3 fouls. Struenberg will go to the line for some free throws, 59% free throw shooter. The junior comes in averaging about 7 points a game. The first one's good for Struenberg to get the first points on the board for the Cougars in the second half with 26 seconds left, third quarter. Second one's up, no good. Rebound down to Danica, 24 seconds left. She's going to walk it down. My guess is that the Panthers will hold for one. She's picked up by Struenberg just on the other side of the half court. Screen set by Mills.
Oh, come on! Good job, Carly!
5 seconds left. Sydney back to Danica. Emily from the corner, three-pointer off the rim, no good. 26-16 the score at the end of the third quarter, folks, here in the Panther Pit. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Panther basketball on FBS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now at fullerdigital.net? No more searching. One place for all your live streams. fullerdigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at fullerdigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. fullerdigital.net.
Fourth quarter action here in the Panther Pit, folks. 26-16, 10-point lead for the Panthers in this low-scoring Twin Lakes Conference game between the visiting Cougars from Manson, Northwest Webster, and your St. Mary's Panthers. Inside to Hurd. She kicks back out to Danica. Three-pointer on the way. Rims in and out. No good. Rebound out of bounds.
Good job, Carly.
A slew of hands, and they're going to call it Cougar basketball.
Good job, Carly.
If you're an NFL fan, back in the 70s, there was a catch by the Oakland Raiders. I can't remember who caught it. Kenny Stabler was the quarterback, and the touchdown catch is called the Sea of Hands. He threw it into about 6 people, and you could see like 12 hands in there, and he caught it. That's what that out-of-bounds play looked like. Shot up by Sturgis off the mark. Rebound down to Hurd. She gets it to DeMars as she comes across half court. Nowhere with it. Back to DeMars. 7:20 left. Danica drives in, kicks out. Back to Danica in the corner. Three-pointer, and it's good. 29-16. They extend the lead to 13 over the Cougars. Chloe Peterson picked up by Natalie Green, top of the key to Condon in the corner. Three-pointer up, off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound down out of the hands of Hurd, and Sturgis gets it, and they're going to call a foul. I believe it's Green or Mills, one or the other. 10, that's on Natalie, and that's her 4th.
Good hustle, Nat.
So tough defense being played on both sides. Cougars will inbounds. Tipped away by Green and stolen by DeMars. Nice defensive play. DeMars is going to drive down. She's going to look like she was going to pull it out, but she drove to the basket, kicked it back out. Nowhere, three-pointer left side, off the rim, no good. Rebound. And they're a rebound down to Sturgis. And they're going to get Sydney on a foul. That's her 4th. They both went up for it.
Good job, Hurd.
Sturgis came down with it, and to me it looked like Hurd. She kind of let go and walked. It looked like she had taken a step away, and he called a late foul. That one's going to be called on Mills as Sturgis drove to the lane. That's 2 on Carly. As Sturgis drives to the lane, it's going to be 2 free throws for the junior, Olivia. And she comes in, averaging about 10 points a game, 10 rebounds, 64% free throw shooter. The Cougars as a team shoot about 61%. First one's up and good. She gets her just a second point of the second half for the team. Only scored 1 point in the third quarter. I think the Panthers only scored 5. So low scoring third quarter. Second one's up and good for the Cougars for Sturgis. She picks up DeMars with the ball about the volleyball line. Gets it to Emily, back to DeMars. She's free throw line extended right side, directs the defense. Offense tells them where to go. Mills sets up, gets it to Hurd, left side, 10-foot jumper, misses everything. Rebound down to Sturgis. And it's going to be a timeout called. Full or a 30. We'll see what we got here. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well to hear from our sponsors. You're watching Panther Basketball on FDS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now at fullerdigital.net? No more searching, one place for all your live streams. fullerdigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at fullerdigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. fullerdigital.net.
Start of the 6 minutes left here, fourth quarter, 6:04 on the clock. Cougars have cut the lead to 11, and they have the ball. Manson, Northwest Webster down by 11 with the ball. They get it into Sturgis, over to McCullough. She dribbles cross, kicks it back out, top of the key. Sturgis with it, guarded by Carly Mills. Number 21 drives in the lane, off the backboard, no good. Janie Weiss with the miss. Hurd brings down the rebound, hauls it in. Gets it out to Danica. Picked up by Struenberg. Notewhere inside to Hurd. She turns around. There's going to be a foul called on McCullough. McCullough's second. Really good defense being played against Sydney tonight, but they got one on there. They're fronting and backing her, and they got one there against McCullough on the reach-in. Inbounds pass is tipped away and stolen by the Cougars. Peterson tipped it away and had the ball. McCullough under the basket, and Danica takes it out of her hand, and they fight for it, and it goes out of bounds. They call it Panther basketball, but the other ref blows his whistle and comes walking in and says he saw it the other way. They're conferring, and he blows the whistle and changes the call. It's going to stay on the Cougar end. 29-18, 11-point lead for the Panthers. Chloe Peterson will inbounds with Natalie Green in her face. To Janie Weiss, top of the key. Throws it out of bounds. She threw it to Struenberg, but she thought Struenberg was in a zig, but she zagged and it went out of bounds. It's going to be Panther basketball. 5:14 left. We got to get something here. Just get a score to get on the scoreboard. Free throw or whatnot. Inside to Hurd, underneath the basket, and she puts it in for two. Nice assist by Emily Noteware there into Sydney. Extends that lead to 13, 31-18. And a 3-second call. I believe it was Olivia Sturgis in the lane. The gentleman behind me made the call, and right after he said it, then the referee blew the whistle. Turnover on the Cougars. It'll be Panther basketball. Get another basket here and get a little momentum going to carry into the late minutes of this fourth quarter. Green with it, top of the key, DeMars. Looks like Danica and Emily are just going to kind of play a little catch and keep away at the top of the key for right now. Sydney Hurd and Carly Mills are extended wide in the baselines. Now Hurd kind of creeps back into the middle. Sturgis sees her coming. Natalie Green gets it back to DeMars. Next year, this play would not be possible to this extent because we'll have a shot clock in Iowa high school basketball. I believe it's going to be 35 seconds. So stalling kind of like they're doing isn't going to be as possible as it is right now. Mills with it. She gets it back out to DeMars. Cross court to Noteware underneath the basket. Little dipsy-do. Puts it up. No good on the shot, but it's going to be a foul called, I believe, number 12. And that is Chloe Peterson will pick up number 3. Emily will go to the line for a couple free throws. Haven't shot many free throws tonight. Emily comes in shooting about 45 from the line. First one's up and good. First points of the second half for Emily. Paige Condon checks back in for the Cougars. 14-point lead. Soon to be 15. Hopefully, nope, off the mark with that rebound. Rebound down, going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go Cougar way. Carly Mills got her hands in there against Sturgis and got a hold of that one to cause the jump ball. 3:50 left in the game here. 14-point lead. Sturgis with it in the lane, kicks it back out to Struenberg. Guarded closely by DeMars. Sturgis with it left side. One-handed, no good, but they're going to get Mills, I believe. And that's number 3 on Mills. So we have Mills and DeMars with 3, and Sydney Hurd and Natalie Green with 4. 7th foul this half. This will be a 2-shot foul, but after this it'll be some one-on-ones. Sturgis up and makes her first. She's got 4 free throws on the night, or her points. Second one's up and good as well. Brings it to a 12-point game, 32-20. Come down here, run the offense, get a bucket, and kind of put the nail in the coffin, so to say. Tipped away by Condon and stolen. She tried to save it back in, but she couldn't quite get there. Good hustle defensive play, though. Noteware will check it in to DeMars in the corner. She dribbles down, guarded by Struenberg. She's going to dribble in left side, kick out to Emily, three-pointer, and Emily puts one in. That was one that we needed to just get things going in our favor. At the 3:04 mark, fourth quarter extends it to a 15-point lead. Big three-pointer there. Going to be a travel called on Condon, opposite side of the court. As she stepped in to step around Emily to get that bounce pass into Sturgis, and she took an extra step or drugged that foot. DeMars will cross half court here with it. Turned around, nice move by Sydney. She lost her girl and went right to the basket. The pass was just a little bit too far over her head.
Be patient.
She looks to Coach Varner, and they shake your head at each other like, hey, we got this. Chloe Peterson brings it down for the Cougars, sets it up. She's picked up by Natalie Green. Bounce pass into McCullough against Hurd. She's pivoting, doesn't know what to do with it, can't get it up the shot up, so she gets rid of the ball. Sturgis, other side against Mills, and she puts it up and in for two. The first field goal of the night for the junior Olivia Sturgis. Puts her at 7 points on the night. DeMars. Hurd at the free throw line, elbow. Hands it back off to DeMars. Three-pointer no good. Rebound down to Mills, but she saves it in right to the Cougars. And they outlet down to Paige. Condon drives left side, and it's blocked. And they're going to get Sydney Hurd on her fifth foul. 23, Sydney Hurd will pick up her fifth, and she's out of the game with 6 points. Bianca Lamonis will check in. And Paige Condon will go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Condon comes in averaging about 5.5 points, 68% free throw shooter, and she hits her first. "30-second timeout called on the floor. We'll step aside for 30 as well to hear from our sponsors. You're watching Panther basketball on FDS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit, folks, here at St. Mary's High School in Storm Lake. Homecoming week here, and a victory soon to be had by the Panther girls team to cap the homecoming week. Second free throw for Paige Condon will be up and in. She got those two free throws courtesy of a Sydney Hurd foul, which was her fifth that knocked her out of the game. We will finish the rest of the game when we got Green on the floor, Lamonis, Mills, Noteware, and senior Danica DeMars. DeMars kicks out to Noteware, over to Green. They're just going to kind of run that time waste offense, little triangle at the top of the key, little weave and go and hand off the ball. Good ball control. Over to Green. Back to Danica. She's going to drive left side, pull it back out. I don't think she has any intention of shooting the ball. Lamonis in the corner, back to Green, top of the key. She drives in right side, puts up a layup, no good. Rebound down to Condon. Chloe Peterson's going to run with it. She gets cross half court, cross court to Condon, inside to Sturgis. Little jumper in the lane over to the top of Mills, and it counts it for good. 35-26, 9-point lead. 1 minute left on the clock in the fourth quarter here. DeMars gets it across. Going to be a blocking foul called on Paige Condon. The senior will pick up number 2. That's the fifth team foul. Number 10, Alyssa Richmond, will check in for Struenberg. Panther basketball, mid-court, other side. They get it in safely to Danica. 50 seconds left, fourth quarter. Danica dribbles into the front court to Emily. Hands it back off to Danica. Dribble right side, inside, little loopsie-doo. Went into the right side, kind of under the basket, and tried to lay it back up on the left side to no avail. Rebound down to the Cougars, and they're going to get a travel called. 30 seconds left on the clock. Cougars will kind of come up into a little pressure, full court man-to-man pressure, and they get it out to Danica, and she's wide open, going to go left side, put it up and in, and she's going to be fouled. We called on number 10, I believe. Alyssa Richmond will pick up her first, the freshman. Danica will go to the free throw line. That bucket put Danica at 19 points on the night. DeMars comes in averaging 17.7, 7.5 rebounds, 8 assists, 4.5 steals, 79% free throw shooter. And it's up and good. Printed off some stats. Twin Lakes conference stats. Danica's third in scoring, first in steals, first in assists, eighth in rebounds. And as I say, she's first in steals. She gets that steal, drives the length of the floor, and puts it in for two. 10 seconds left, a 40-26 lead for the Panthers. Going to pick up another Twin Lakes conference. Nice defensive hustle there. Emily Noteware dives on the floor, knocking the ball away, trying to save it. That right there is kind of the epitome of what this team is about. Defense, play as a team, hustle for the ball. Cougars will inbounce underneath their own basket. Get it into Sturgis underneath, and she throws it up right side. No good. Rebound down to Emily as the buzzer goes off. 40-26. The victory for the Panthers tonight in Twin Lakes Conference action. We'll step aside for 1 minute. We'll come back and we'll recap that girls game. You're watching FDS Panther Basketball.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now at FullerDigital.net? No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Panther Pit folks, girls just picked up Twin Lakes Conference win to go 11-1 on the season. They picked up a 40-26 win over the visiting Manson Northwest Webster Cougars. The Panthers had a 16-2 lead at the end of the first quarter, led 21-15 at half, had a 26-16 lead at the end of the third quarter, and prevailed with a 40-26 win. Run down some scoring. First for the Cougars, led in scoring by junior Olivia Sturgis with 9, freshman Sophie Mikola with 8, Struenberg with 5, and Paige Condon with 4. Scoring for your Panthers, led in scoring by senior guard Danica DeMars with 22, Emily Noteware with 12, and Sydney Hurd, who got in some foul trouble, ended up fouling out with 6. So that's a 40-26 point, 14-point lead for the Panthers in the girls' game. Next is the boys' game tonight. Like I say, homecoming week here. I'd said earlier our homecoming queen scored 22 points tonight. Senior Danica DeMars crowned homecoming queen here at St. Mary's High School. Our homecoming king, Mr. Pablo Pascal, will play in the next game tonight. So what we'll do is we'll step aside for 2 minutes to hear from our sponsors, and then we will come back and we'll have a little Buena Vista Regional Medical Center pregame show for the boys' game, and we'll bring you some Twin Lakes Conference boys action. You're watching FDS, bringing you St. Mary's basketball.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Maloof.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at fullerdigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. fullerdigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at fullerdigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. fullerdigital.net. Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at fullerdigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. fullerdigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at fullerdigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. fullerdigital.net.
Our junior attendants, Natalie Green and Aiden Cavazos.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Primary As former basketball coach Pat O'Rourke, Coach O'Rourke had this to say about Larry. He led by example and was the type of kid who wanted the ball in tough game situations. He is truly one of the best basketball players I had the pleasure to coach. Larry was a 3-year starter in both basketball and baseball from 1979 to 1981. Basketball was the sport where he earned the majority of his accolades. Kramer currently is 11th in school history with 1,000 career points. As a senior, he led the 1980-81 Panther basketball team to a 19-5 record and 1 win away from the state tournament, losing to eventual state champion Paulina in the sub-state title game. He averaged 18.8 points per game as a senior for a total of 450 points on the season. As a result, he earned first team All-Quad County Conference, third team All-Northwest Iowa, and honorable mention All-Class All-State recognition, and first team All-Area selected by the Storm Lake Pilot Tribune. Kramer scored 283 points as a junior, good for 20th most all-time by a junior, and earning first team All-Area recognition again by the Pilot Tribune, and second team All-Quad County Conference honors. As a second baseman in baseball, Larry was one of the team's top hitters and helped the Panthers do excellent seasons as a junior and senior, winning sectional titles both years, as well as a district title and sub-state appearance in 1981, following 1 win away from a state tournament appearance. Larry and his wife Wendy live in Grinnell, Iowa. They have 3 adult children and 7 grandchildren. After working in the information technology field for more than 35 years, Larry retired in 2020, and the couple now enjoys traveling as much as possible, golfing, and attending sporting events, especially those involving their grandchildren. Congratulations, Larry. Participated in basketball, track, and baseball during his high school career, but the baseball field was where Dirk stood out and was nominated by his basketball and baseball coach, Brian Van Haften. In the words of Coach Van Haften, Dave was a great hitter, a great defender, and worked really hard at his game. He had one of the best all-around seasons you could have his senior year. Dirks was a 3-year starter, first earning honorable mention All-Big West Conference honors as a sophomore. In his junior year, Dirks posted a .435 batting average while playing pitcher and third base. He helped lead the team to a sub-state appearance and earned the following accolades: first team All-Big West Conference, second team All-Northwest District for Class 1A, 2A, first team All-Area from the Pilot Tribune, and honorable mention All-State by the Iowa Newspaper Association. In his senior year, Dirks helped lead the Panthers to a state baseball championship in Class 1A and a 31-4 record. He compiled a .454 batting average with 41 RBIs and 2 home runs. He finished his career going 4 for 4 in the state championship game. Dirks was also 7-0 on the mound with a .232 ERA during that championship season. Individual honors for Dirks his senior year included first team All-Coon River Valley Conference, first team All-Northwest District, first team All-State by the Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association, second team All-State by the Iowa Newspaper Association, Storm Lake Times All-Area Team and Player of the Year, and Pilot Tribune Elite Team. Dirks was also selected to play in the Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association Senior All-Star Series. Baseball continued to be a major part of Dirks' life following graduation from the University of Northern Iowa, as he began a career as a math teacher and baseball coach. During his 10 years as baseball coach at Carlisle High School, Dirks led his team to 4 state tournament appearances, winning a state championship in 2003 with a 32-5 record. Dirks then moved on to Waukee High School, where he's racked up another 7 state tournament appearances, 9 seasons of 20-plus wins, and 4 seasons of 30-plus wins. He has a career coaching record of over 550 wins and has a 700 win percentage. And remarkably, Dirks has participated in the state baseball tournament in all 4 classes. in 1A as a player, and in 2A and 3A while coaching at Carlisle, and then in 4A while coaching at Waukee. Dave currently lives in Norwalk. His daughters Natalie and Morgan are both students at Iowa State University. Dave teaches and coaches at Waukee High School and has been teaching for 24 years and coaching for 26. Congratulations, Dave. And our third and final inductee is Doug Werdekemper, class of 1995. Werdekemper was a standout basketball player during his years as a Panther and was nominated by Coach Brian Van Haffen. According to VH, it did not matter what time of the year it was. You could hear a basketball bouncing in the gym, you knew it was Doug Werdekemper. He was an excellent all-around player. His shooting prowess helped Werdekemper compile many impressive statistics. He currently ranks 8th in school history with 1,052 career points, and his 24.6 points per game scoring average his senior year is 5th highest in school history, as is his 125 career three-pointers made. Werdekemper averaged 18.4 points per game during his junior season. He steadily improved each year of his high school career. Scored 174 points during his sophomore campaign, which was 23rd most by a sophomore. During his next season, he poured in 386 points, good for 8th most in school history by a junior. And finally, in his senior season, he amassed 492 points, which stands as the 11th most in a single season in school history. In addition to the scoring totals, Werdekemper pulled down 352 career rebounds. In both his junior and senior seasons, Werdekemper earned first-team All-Queen River Valley Conference honors. As a senior, he was named first-team All-Class 1A All-State by the Des Moines Register and the Iowa Newspaper Association. Werdekemper was also second-team All-Northwest Iowa his senior year and was selected to participate in the Iowa All-Star Classic at UNI. While basketball was his dominant sport, Werdekemper was also a key contributor on the 1993 state baseball championship team as a sophomore. Following high school, Werdekemper played one season of basketball at Buena Vista University before transferring to the University of Iowa, where he graduated in 2000. Doug and his wife Jill live in Glen Ellen, Illinois, with their 4 children, Bennett, Carson, Addie, and Tinsu. Doug currently works for Axis Capital Holdings and has worked there for 19 years in Chicago. Doug enjoys coaching baseball and basketball for his kids, and the family likes to travel and is looking forward to doing more in the future. Congratulations, Doug. Besides the individual awards that are handed to the honorees tonight, each person will have their own plaque displayed in our hallway just outside the South Gym doors, and their profiles are also posted on our school website under the Alumni tab. There's also a nomination form located in that section of our website if you would like to nominate a team or individual for future consideration by the Hall of Fame Committee. So please, one more time, give a round of applause for the 2022 Hall of Fame class. And if there's anyone still hungry, there is still food left out from the meal that they have outside the hallway. Also, I do want to say a big thank you to our guests from Manson for being patient as we had a few extra activities for homecoming in our Hall of Fame. And also, wish a shout out, happy birthday to Coach Matt Warner. Hey, Claire, celebrating birthday today as well.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit, folks. Now it's time for the boys' action. Twin Lakes Conference matchup between the visiting Manson Northwest Webster Cougars and your hometown Storm Lake St. Mary's Panthers. First for the Cougars, they come in coached by Caleb Wubin, assisted by Clay Lenz, Dustin Men, and Chad Remsburg. They come into the night's action with a 2-11 record, 1-5 in the Twin Lakes Conference. The Cougars will start like this. Starting a sophomore, 6'3", number 3, Jake Marquette. Number 10, a junior 6 foot, Reese Olson. A junior 6 foot, number 11, Colby Essing. A junior 6'5", number 15, Brody Poppin. And number 24, a senior 6'4", Sean Peters. The Cougars come in, like I say, with a 2-11 record, averaging about 50 points a game. Essing, the junior, is their leading scorer with about 10.5 a game. And then senior Sean Peters and junior Reese Olson both averaging about 9.5, just over 9 points a game. Now bringing you the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center pregame show. Now it's time to talk about your Panthers. Coach Steve Ryan, assisted by Caden Howard, brings the Panthers into tonight with a 3-8 record, 1-5 in the tough Twin Lakes Conference. The Panthers will start like this, starting at guard, number 10, senior Mason Lavin. Another guard, junior, number 12, John Heitman. A senior forward, number 34, Tanner Fiorentino. Number 42, a junior forward, Bennett Smith. And starting at center tonight, a senior, number 52, your St. Mary's Panthers homecoming king, Pablo Pasquiel. Panthers come in led in scoring by senior Mason Lavin with about 16 points a game, and followed by your homecoming king, Pablo Pasquiel, averaging 8.5 points a game, bringing down 9 rebounds. So that's your Buena Vista Regional Medical Center pregame show. Kind of capped off both teams, printed off the standings of the tough Twin Lakes Conference. In the boys' standing, both these teams towards the bottom, but it's a really tough conference. South Central Calhoun, Newell Fonda, GTRA, all at the top. Just a couple losses per team. Sioux Central gets in there 9-3. So a tough conference to play in. So this should be, even though both teams not very good records, should be a very good competitive team. The Cougars come in really tall, 6'4", 6'5", 6 foot, 6'3". So when your shortest guy is 6 foot, it's going to pose a problem for the smaller Panthers. So that's your Buena Vista Regional Medical Center pregame show. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes, and we'll come back with the start of the boys' game here in Twin Lakes Conference matchup. You're watching Panther basketball on FDS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
To announce the starting lineup for the Cougars.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit, folks. Ready for some Twin Lakes Conference boys matchup here between the Manson Northwest Webster Cougars and the St. Mary's Panthers. Lineups for the two teams: Mason Lavin, John Heitman, Tanner Fiorentino, Bennett Smith, and Pablo Pasquiel on the court for the Panthers. Mark Kirk, Olson, Essing, Poppin, and Peters on the floor. We'll have number 15 Poppin jump off against Pablo. The Cougars control the tip. They get it out to Poppin quick as he cuts to the basket. No good. But number 3, Mark Kirk, cleans up the miss and puts it in for 2 to get an early lead. They fall into a 1-2-2, about a three-quarter court press against the Panthers. Good ball movement, gets it to Lavin for a three-pointer from the left side. And Lavin starts it off with a 3 for the Panthers. An early 1-point lead. Olson and Essing back and forth. Essing with a little shovel pass to Peters, and he misses, but Poppin cleans up the miss to put his own 2-point basket up to get a 1-point lead. Panthers against this press. Get it across to Pablo. He gets it to Bennett Smith, left side. He kicks it back out to Lavin, another three-pointer. And Lavin sinks it. 2 in a row early for Lavin to kick this off. 6-4, an early 2-point lead. Poppin with it at the free throw line. He pulls up for a jumper. No good. Rebound down to Tanner. He gets it out to Heitman, who will walk it down. Cougars fall into a man-to-man defense. Bennett Smith drives right side, kicks it back out to Pasquiel. Cross court to Lavin. He thought a long three-pointer there, but he dribbles through. Inside to Pablo, and he puts it in for 2. Nice look by Lavin. Gets it up to Pasquiel over the top, and it was a nice, perfect spot to get a layup in. Peters with it, top of the key against Pablo. He drives, stops, going to be a travel called. Turnover to the Panthers. 6:02 left, first quarter. 8-4, an early 4-point lead for the Panthers. Lavin with it. Against that 1-2-2 press. He sees Bennett wide open all by himself underneath the basket, but he kicks it out. Heitman's going to take his own 3 off the mark. Rebound down to Smith, but he misplays it. It's going to go out of bounds off of Poppin. No, they're going to say it went off of Bennett Smith, and it's going to be Cougar basketball. Essing with it, top of the key, guarded by Heitman. Got away with a travel there. Essing back. There's going to be an offensive foul called on Peters. I believe they're going to say it was like a moving screen. Heitman crosses the center line. Bennett Smith in the corner going to drive the baseline off to Tanner, but it's rejected by Poppin and controlled by the Cougars. Going to off of Essing's foot, but if Tanner touched it before it went out of bounds. Substitution in Carson Widlund for the Cougars. And that makes their lineup even taller because he's 6'4", and he took the place of a 6'3" guy. So the Cougars much taller across the board. Free throw line jumper by Widlund. Off the mark, rebound down, going to be a jump ball. And it's going to go to the Panthers on the alternate possession. Lavin slowly moving. He's going to get picked up about the volleyball line. Cross court to Heitman. Gets it across the center line to Tanner. And he dribbles out of trouble. Right side on the baseline. Kicks back up to Lavin. Long three-pointer. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound down to Pablo. He kicks it back out to Lavin. Top of the key to set up the offense. Bennett Smith kicks out to Heitman. Back to Pablo, top of the key. Bound to Bennett Smith on the block. Gonna say double dribble. I don't know about that. Gonna be turnover on the Panthers. Gonna be Cougar basketball. 8-4, the early 4-point lead. Gonna be a touch foul on Heitman. I believe it was Heitman. John's gonna pick up number 1. First foul called on the Panthers. Toppin, right side against Bennett Smith. Good defense. Tries to get it down low, and it's misplayed. Stolen away by Pasquiel. 4-minute mark here in the first quarter. 8-4, an early 4-point lead for the Panthers. Laven with it, top of the key. Goes right side to Heitman. Pablo Pasquiel down to Bennett Smith on the left baseline. He steps back, three-pointer, puts it in. 3-point barrage in the first quarter by the Panthers to take an early 11-4 lead here in Twin Lakes Conference matchup at the Panther Pit. Stolen away by Bennett Smith, and he slows it down, gets it back to his guard to set up the offense. Heitman with it, top of the key. Gets it into Bennett Smith, kicks it back out to Tanner. Tanner drives right side. Nowhere to go with it, gets tied up. Gonna be a jump ball. He got tied up by Reese Olson. Substitution in, Trinity Johnson, senior for the Cougars, will come in. Essing with it across midcourt, picked up by Heitman, top of the key. Kicks it out, stolen away by Laven. The Panthers will run with it. Outlets to Bennett Smith. Cross court to Laven, who jukes his guy. Free throw line jumper. Rolls the front of the rim, and it rolls in for 2. Cougars on a run, and they're going to get Bennett Smith on a block foul. Trinity Johnson drove the left side, and Bennett Smith stepped in his way, tried to take the charge, and picks up his foul, first foul. Toby Jones, the senior, checks into the game for the Panthers. Cougar basketball underneath their own basket. Essing will inbounds. Throws it right to Toby Jones underneath the basket. Turnover to the Panthers. Laven with it. Heitman left side, down to Pablo in the corner. Laven. Going to be a foul called on Johnson, I believe. Trinity Johnson, number 5, will pick up his first foul. Second on the Cougars. The Panther basketball side out right in front of the Cougar bench. 2:29 left first quarter here in Storm Lake. Laven drives right side, stops, pops. Free throw line jumper just inside that, and he puts it in for 2. Laven on the board quick tonight with 10. 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. 15-4 lead for the Panthers. It's good to see these guys get a lead like this to start, and we'll see how they can play when their confidence is up. Markirk drives into lane, dishes off to Peters, and he puts it up for 2. Nice dish off by Markirk. Heitman to Laven in the backcourt, trying to get it across. They get it across to Pablo. Back to Laven at midcourt. He dribbles through it. Nice pass to Jones. Layup on the left side, but it's blocked away by Poppett, his second block of the night. Markirk drives the lane. It's blocked away by Jones, but it's going to be a foul called, and we're going to have some free throws. Foul is going to be called on Heitman, who picks up his second on the junior, and we're going to go to the line for some free throws. Sophomore Jake Markirk averaging about 4.5 points a game, 50% from the line. First one's off the mark. This is a really tall team. The Cougars are just, 6'5", 6'5", 6'4", 6'4", 6'4", 6'3", 6'3". Lots of 6'3" and higher. It's almost like you're up in Sioux County, Iowa, with the big Dutch boys up there. Rebound down to Pasquiel, but taken away by Peters. missed a foul call there. Peters was all over Pasquiel. Peters shot no good. Rebound down to Pablo that time. And outlets to Laban, who brings it across half court. Coach Steve Ryan says, where was that call? Andrew Getch in the game. Now Laban, three-pointer right side. Off the mark there. Rebound down to Peters. Now they call the over the back on Peters. Same exact play on the other end. And Steve Ryan says, where was that call 15 seconds ago on the other end? Coach Ryan is still looking at the ref to try to get an answer on that. He won't get one, but he can try. Peters with a three-pointer from the top of the key, and he puts it in to cut that lead to 15-9. 6-point lead for the Panthers. Just under a minute left first quarter here at St. Mary's. Nice outlet pass to Toby Jones to get it across. Back to Getch. Hands it to Lavin at the top of the key. Lavin drives right side, goes in, misses the shot. Poppin with the rebound. Markirk will bring it down for the Cougars right side, off to Poppin. He's going to take a three-pointer as well. And the big man hits his own three-pointer. He said, Sean Peters can do it, I can do it too. The pair of 6'5" kids just hit threes to bring that to a three-point lead. Now we're going to have a foul called on the floor. Number 5, Trinity Johnson, picks up his second. Team third for the Cougars. Side out for the Panthers right in front of the Cougar bench. Heitman in the corner. Top of the key, Pablo, left side. Mason Lavin, he looks at the clock, about 10 seconds, and they'll wait it out to get one shot. Pablo on the elbow, gets it out to Getch. Lavin, 5-4. Takes two dribbles, through too long, 2-point shot, and Lavin counts it at the buzzer, running jumper to get a 17-12 lead at the end of the first quarter. That's your first quarter, folks. 5-point lead for the Panthers. We'll step aside to hear from our sponsors. Take a 1-minute break. You're watching Panther basketball on FDS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Maloof.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Start of the second quarter here in the Panther Pit, folks. St. Mary's with a 5-point lead on the heels of Mason Lavin's 12 points in that first quarter. They come into the second quarter with a 17-12 lead. Lavin drives left side. He kicks it back out. Tanner Fiorentino, top of the key. He drives right, hands it off to Toby Jones. Jones dribbles in, kicks back out to Fiorentino. Guarded by the big man, Poppin. Cross court to Lavin, left side. Ben had the hot hand tonight. Dribbles into the lane, kicks out to Fiorentino. He drives in right side off the glass. It rolls out. Essing's on the run for the Cougars. He'll pull it up on the right side. Top of the key, Johnson. Now Sean Peters with it. He's going to drive on Pascal, step back, free throw line jumper. Rebound down to Tanner. He outlets to Lavin, who's going to slowly walk it across the line. The Cougars have called off that three-quarter court press, and they're just back into a man-to-man defense. Toby Jones, left side, he dribbles in the lane, twists around, gets it to Pablo. Little footwork, nice turnaround, fadeaway jumper. Pablo Pascal there, our homecoming king, foreign exchange student from Spain, hits the fadeaway jumper. Three-pointer put up, rebound down to said homecoming king, Pascal, and he gets it out to Lavin, who outlets to Toby Jones, back to Lavin. Nice little give and go to Jones, but it's misplayed in the lane. Picked up by Pasquiel, and he lays it in for 2 underneath the lane. 21-12, 9-point lead for the Panthers here early second quarter. They got the Panthers crowd on their feet here. Packed gym tonight for homecoming week. Shot by Peters off the mark. Rebound down to Getch. And the Panthers got a little something going here. A bucket here I think you get a bucket here, and I think the Cougars got to take a timeout. And nothing more I love in high school basketball than making the other coach take a timeout. Foul called on the floor. Number 24, Sean Peters, picks up number 2. Bennett Smith will check back in the game. I believe Tanner Fiorentino would take a break. Number 21, Carson Widlund, back in for the Cougars, 5:46 left second quarter, 9-point lead, 21-12 for the Panthers. Gets it to Getch in the lane. It's misplayed. Picked up by Bennett Smith. And he picks it up, but he traveled when he grabbed it. Cougar coach is really upset, yelling at his own players. Must not have done something right on the defensive end. Cougar basketball. Poppin with it, top of the key. He is a big boy. Brody Poppin, 6'5", and just by looking, he's got away 220, 230. Rolls in the lane, spins and turn, misses. Rebound down to number 21. Widlund gets the basket, and he's going to be fouled to get a free throw. Bucket's good. Fouls on 22. Andrew Getch, the senior, picks up number 1. Widlund gets the bucket, and he gets a free throw. Widlund comes in a 47% free throw shooter off the bench. It's up, rims in and out, no good. Rebound down to Pasquiel. That's got to be 5 or 6 rebounds already. Just into the second quarter, he's got 6 points. He's got to have 5 or 6 rebounds already, if not more. Lavin, Bennett Smith, top of the key, goes against Peters. He dribbles right, hands back off to Lavin. Bennett Smith in the corner, fakes, pumps, and gets his guy in the air. He drives right side. He's going to get a foul called. If that's on Peters, that's number 3, and that is on starting center, 6'4", Sean Peters picks up number 3. That can't be good if you're a Cougar fan. Bennett Smith will go to the line for some free throws. Bennett comes in about a 56% free throw shooter. First one's back of the rim, clunked on the back iron and just fell right in. Bennett comes in averaging 5 points a game, 4 rebounds. I'd kind of say Bennett's kind of like the Carly Mills of the girls team. If there's a dirty job that needs to be done, he's going to go fight for it. He's going to be the one on the floor going for the loose ball all the time. Second one's no good. Going to be a foul on Pablo as he was over the back. He knew it as soon as they called it. 5:03 left second quarter, 8-point lead, 22-14. Cougar basketball. Toby Jones picks up Essing, top of the key. He drives left side, dribbles off his own foot, out of bounds. Going to go to the Panthers. Lavin inbounds to Getch. He bounces it right back to the senior Lavin, who will advance it down the court. 4:50 left second quarter. Left side, Bennett Smith, guarded by Markirk. Pablo inside to Getch on the left block. He kicks it back out to Lavin. Three-pointer, off the mark. Rebound down to Markirk. Good ball movement there by the Panthers. Pablo Pasquiel gets his hands in the way of that pass, and in turn it's stolen away by Bennett Smith. Jones drives in the lane, going to be a foul called. Body foul on Markirk, who will pick up number 1, team 6th. 6 fouls on both teams, so we'll be shooting 1-1 next time, if not 2 on the shot. Number 5, Trinity Johnson checks back in. He also has 2 fouls for the Cougars. Pablo inbounds it, right side to Getch. Back up top to Toby Jones. Getch drives the baseline. Going to be a foul called right on the baseline. Number 10, Reese Olson, will pick up number 1. Team 7th, and so Andrew will get some free throws. 65% free throw shooter, comes in averaging about 6.5 points a game, 3 rebounds. Getch puts the first one up and in to get on the scoreboard, advance that lead to 9 points, 23-14. Second one on the way from Getch. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Bennett Smith puts it back up, and he's going to get a foul called against Poppin. Number 15, Brody Poppin will pick up number 1. Bennett will go to the line for a couple free throws. That rebound by Bennett Smith and putback really got Cougar coach Wubin off the bench. Very, very animated coach, I can see. First one's good by Bennett. And he was very hostile looking at at his own team. Second one's good for Bennett Smith, gives him 6 on the night to advance that lead to 11, 25-14. Cougars with it. Poppin drives the lane, little finger roll over the top, and he puts it in for 2. Full timeout called by the Cougars. We'll step aside and take a break as well. We'll go for 1 minute to hear from our sponsors.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net. Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
25-16, 9-point lead for the Panthers here, just under the 4-minute mark, second quarter. Good start by the Panthers in the first quarter. Hot hand from Mason Lavin, the senior guard, with 12 to lead the way for the Panthers. It's fun to watch this team play when they got a lead and the confidence. It's amazing what a little confidence and a lead does to the way you play together and play the game. It's just, they've been playing outrageous this first half. It's fun to watch. The timeout called, 30-second timeout called. We'll step aside for 30 as well to hear from our sponsors. You're watching Panther Basketball on FDS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit. Second quarter action in the Twin Lakes Conference matchup between Manson, Northwest Webster, and your Panthers from St. Mary's High School here in Storm Lake. 9-point lead for the Panthers as they come out of the timeout called by head coach Steve Ryan. A 30-second just to tidy things up a little bit and set the offense. Bennett Smith dribbles into the lane, stolen away by Olsen. He's going to drive the length of the lane. It's Essing instead, and he gets the basket in. To me, it looked like they missed a travel call right about 2 steps before the let go of the ball. 3-minute mark. He cuts that lead to 8. Three-pointer up by Bennett Smith in the corner, no good. Rebound down to the Cougars. Poppin with the three-pointer, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Jones. Fiorentino at the table ready to check in on the next dead ball. Lavin, top of the key, hit 2 threes early to get that lead started. Bennett Smith, left side, dribbles in around the guy, around Poppin and over the top, and he lays it in for Bennett Smith. 27-18, 9-point lead. Shot up by the Cougars, no good. Rebound down. Offensive rebound out to Essing for a three. And Colby Essing puts it in for three to cut that lead to 6, 27-21. Right at the 2-point mark left in the second quarter. Jones and Lavin playing catch kind of the top of the key down to Bennett Smith in the corner. Three-pointer, and Bennett Smith puts it in for three to answer the call from the Cougars. 11 in the first half for Bennett Smith tonight. Three-point basket. Just as Colby Essing shoots a three, offensive foul called on the Cougars on number 21. That's the Swidlund. That's the second offensive foul called on the Cougars. To me, it looks like they're going to try to run a little pick and roll, and that guy that's setting the pick is getting called for the offensive foul, illegal screen type play. He's either moving his body to get in the way of the screen. Once you set that screen, you can't move, and he must be moving. Pascal out to Getch for a three-pointer. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound down to Pablo, knocks it, tips it out, but they're going to get Pablo on an over-the-back foul. That's two. And it's going to be one and one. Number 5, Trinity Johnson comes to the line, 45% free throw shooter on the season for the Cougars. First one's up, back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Pablo. And he gets it out to Heitman. 1:15 left, first half. 9-point lead for the Panthers, 30-21. Big thanks to our scoreboard sponsor, United Bank of Iowa scoreboard tonight, and to our numerous other sponsors, Snooks Carpet, as for one. Pregame halftime sponsor, Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. Three-pointer off the mark by Lavin. Rebound down to Tanner. Gets it back to Lavin in the corner. He cross court to Getch. He's going to drive left side and put it up. Going to be a foul called, and 2 shots coming for Andrew. Nice drive. Number 10, Reese Olson picks up number 2. Andrew will go to the line for free throws. He's a kid that you cannot miss on the court. Bright lime green and pink and blue sneakers. First one's off the front of the rim. I don't know if those are colored shoes that mom makes him wear so she can tell where he is on the court. I don't know, or he's just that kid that, hey, I'm going to be the colorful kid. Getch makes the second one to give the Panthers a 10-point lead, 31-21, 40 seconds left first half. Essing drives up, pulls up about a 5-foot jumper and puts it in for 2. 30 seconds left. Lavin's going to walk it down, think they might just play for 1 with an 8-point lead. Coach Ryan, going to be a touch foul called on Trinity Johnson. That's 3, and Lavin will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. Nope, he's going to shoot 2. That's 10 fouls. Lavin, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. If I'd have had to guess, it would have been a better free throw percentage than that on the season. First one's up and good. For Lavin. Pulls it to a 9-point lead. The second one on the way for a 10-point lead from Lavin. He puts it in and good. 23 seconds left first half, 10-point lead. I just got a text message from my son, our hometown Cherokee Braves taking on the Storm Lake Tornadoes, and they beat Storm Lake in Cherokee by 1. Rebound down to the Cougars under the basket. No good on the putback. Rebound by Lavin. 8 seconds left. It's stolen away by the Cougars. They're dribbling it out. 1 second, top of the key. Three-pointer up, no good. 33-23. The halftime score here in Storm Lake at St. Mary's High School. 33-23, 10-point lead at half for the Panthers. We'll step aside for 1 minute. We'll come back with the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center halftime show You're watching Panther basketball on FDS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at fullerdigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. fullerdigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at fullerdigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. fullerdigital.net.
Welcome back to the Panther Pit, folks. Halftime here of the boys' game. Twin Lakes Conference action between the Cougars from Manson, Northwest Webster, and your St. Mary's Panthers. And I was sleeping on the job here. Usually tally up my halftime points before we come back from that break, but I'm having to do it now. I fell asleep, had gotten a text from my son that Cherokee pulled out a 1-point win over the Storm Lake Tornadoes, so me and Cam were talking about that. Cam's brother plays for the Cherokee Braves, so I'm adding up my points here. All right, run down the halftime show here, sponsored by Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. Thanks to all of our sponsors, make telecasts like this possible for you to watch on Fuller Digital Solutions. So, halftime lead for the Panthers, 33-23. They had a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 17-12, and extended that 5-point lead and doubled it to a 10-point lead, 33-23 at half. Ran down some scoring first for the Cougars. Colby Essing with 7, big man Brody Poppin with 5, Poppin with 7, Sean Peters with 5. He's got 3 fouls. Mark Kirk with 2, and Widlund with 2. Now for your St. Mary's Panthers, led in scoring by senior Mason Lavin, had the hot hand in the first quarter with 14 in the half. Big man Bennett Smith doing work down low, rebounds, and he has 11. Pablo Pasquiel, your 2022 homecoming king, with 6, and Andrew Getch hit a couple free throws to make 2. So that's your scoring halftime score here, 33-23. Brought to you by the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center, the halftime show here. So what we'll do is we'll step aside for, let's go 2 minutes of commercial from our sponsors, and then we'll come back and let you take in the halftime festivities until we start the second half here in Twin Lakes Conference matchup. You're watching Panther basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at fullerdigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. fullerdigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at fullerdigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. fullerdigital.net.
Welcome back to second half action. Twin Lakes Conference matchup here between the Manson Northwest Webster Cougars and your St. Mary's Panthers. 33-23, a 10-point lead for the Panthers as we go into the fourth quarter. Starters on the floor: Heitman, Lavin, Pasquiel, Bennett Smith, Fiorentino. Looks like starters on the floor for the Cougars as well: Markirk, Olsen, Essing, Poppin, and Peters. Peters with 3 fouls. Reese Olsen with 2, so really the big man is the only one in foul trouble. No foul trouble on the Panther side. 2 for Pasquiel and 2 for Heitman. Cougars start the second half with the ball. Poppin drives right side, puts it up over the basket, in, counts it good. Nope, they're going to wave off the basket. Foul on the floor on number 42. Bennett Smith will pick up number 2. It's going to be Cougar ball out underneath the basket. They inbounds to Poppin. He's guarded by Bennett Smith. He drives right side, puts it up, no good. Bennett Smith's going to get a second foul right away. So that's 3. That's 2 fouls on Smith in the first 17 seconds of the game of the second half. And Poppin will go to the line for some free throws. Grab my little trusty dusty stat sheet here. Poppin, a 66% free throw shooter. First one is no good. Bennett Smith will take a seat. Toby Jones will check in. Smith, after picking up 2 quick fouls there. Second one's up and good. Basket for Poppin to start the second half for the Cougars. Heitman will run the offense second half here. Crosses half court, along with Toby Jones, Lavin, Pasquiel, and Fiorentino on the court for the Panthers. Homecoming week here at St. Mary's. In between games, we watched the St. Mary's Hall of Fame inductions. Shot up by Jones, no good. Rebound down to Essing. 3 former St. Mary's high school athletes inducted into the Hall of Fame. 3-pointer up by Poppin, no good off the side. Pablo Pasquiel down with it. Heitman with it left side. Top of the key, Toby Jones. Right side, Lavin. He thought 3-pointer, but he pulled it down. Jones will drive in the lane. 10-foot jumper, no good. Rebound down to Poppin. If I can get my hands on a sheet there that says those 3 Hall of Fame inductees, I'll read those off to you here. I remember a couple of the last names. There was a Dirks. Rebound, shot up by Poppin, no good. He gets his own rebound and he puts it back up for good. 33-26. Dave Dirks, I believe was his name, a 93 graduate, and a Wardekemper, Doug Wardekemper, a 95 graduate. I recognize that name right away. He graduated same year I did. I wasn't from around here, but if you're in Northwest Iowa and you knew the Wardekemper name. Top of the key, Heitman with it. Toby Jones back to Heitman. He dribbles into Fiorentino in the lane. He takes one dribble, looks like he dished off, but he kept the ball. I thought Pasquiel was going to get it. Fiorentino misses a shot. Rebound down to the Cougars. Sean Peters with it. Drives in. Knocked away by Pasquiel. And then blocked by Pablo. And he grabs the rebound down, gets it out to Lavin. Nice defensive sequence there. Going to be a 30-second timeout called here by the Panthers. We'll step aside for 30 also to hear from our sponsors. You're watching Panther Basketball on Fuller Digital.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Panther basketball out of the timeout here. It's going to be Panther ball just on their side of midcourt, other side of the court here. Jones will inbounds to Heitman. 5:41 left, third quarter. 33-26. 7-point lead for the Panthers. Fiorentino with it left baseline. Dribbles up, gives it to Heitman. Back top of the key to Toby Jones. Cross court to Lavin. They play catch around the perimeter. Into Pasquiel at the free throw line, down to Fiorentino on the baseline. Hits Pasquiel, cutting through the lane, puts it up left side, and they're going to call a travel. Turnover by the Panthers. Essing will control for the Cougars. Gives to Peters, top of the key, back to Essing. Essing will drive right side over Heitman. Shot up, no good. Rebound down. Controlled by Popema in the lane. Poppin misplays it, and it's out of bounds. Going to go Panther basketball. Big man Bennett Smith, who sat down with 3 fouls a little bit ago, standing loud and proud, letting his team know good defensive stop. And I tell my kids a coach will learn more about you, about how you act on the bench than how you act on the floor. So I like seeing that, teammates cheering each other on. Panthers pass it around the perimeter. Lavin with it. He thought long three-pointer, but he decided to pull that one down. Pasquiel in the lane, little give and go, and no good off the backboard. Rebound down to Peters. He goes with it. Essing left side. Drives hard, kicks out to Markirk. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound down to Lavin. 7-point lead. Nice pass in the lane, but it's stolen away by Peters, by the Cougars. And he's going to go the length of the floor. Stopped by Heitman. Nice defense there. And that causes the Cougars to pass it back up top and set up the offense. Essing dribbles in the lane. Free throw line jumper. Rims in and out. No good. Rebound down to Jones. Gives it to Lavin, and he walks it down. Crosses the mid-court line right across the Panther emblem. Fiorentino in the corner. Dribbles back to the top of the key. Lavin right side. Throws it up from 10 feet, but he's fouled. Kind of lunged into it. No good, but he's fouled. Number 3, Markirk pick up number 2, and Nason will go to the line for 2 free throws. 50% free throw shooter on the year. He's made both tonight. First one's off the front of the rim, no good. 21, Carson Widlund in for the Cougars. Markirk will take a break. 7-point lead for the Panthers thanks to our scoreboard sponsor tonight, United Bank of Iowa Scoreboard. Bringing you the score tonight. Lavin's second one up and good. First points of the second half for the Panthers. Stolen away by Lavin, top of the key, and he's going to go the length of the floor against 2 Cougars. Lay it up off the backboard for 2. 3-minute mark here for third quarter, 36-26 on the heel of 3 points by Lavin here really quick. Peters with it, top of the key, dribbles against Pasquiel, kicks out. 3-pointer by Essing, who nails it. Heitman will dribble down. Right side, Toby Jones. Back to Heitman. Swinging it around, Fiorentino, Jones. Inside to Pablo, back to Heitman, over to Lavin. Cuts in, 10-foot jumper, and Lavin nails it. He's got the hot hand right now, just like he did to start the game. Outlet down to Widlund, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on 14. Toby Jones picks up number 2, just a third of the half. Cougars inbounds, Reese Olson, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound down to Pasquiel. Lavin left side, dribbles back out. Panthers throwing it around the perimeter. Left side, Lavin. Jones on the baseline. He takes one dribble in. Out to Lavin, 3-pointer. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound down to Pasquiel. It's going to be a push foul. Widlund Number 21, Woodland, will pick up number 2. Pascal will play it in for the Panthers. The Fiorentino free throw line, they're going to get Woodland right away again. He picked up 2 fouls there quicker than Bennett Smith picked up his 2 to start the half. That gives Woodland 3. Into Lavin. Lavin, three-pointer right side, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound chased down by Toby Jones, drives right back in, misses that. Essing with the rebound. Cougars going to run. Essing right side, dribbles into the middle. Left side popping, tipped away by Pablo, and it's out of bounds. Going to stay Cougar basketball. 1:36 left third quarter here in the Panther pit. 38-29, 9-point lead for the Panthers as we verge toward the end of the third quarter here in Twin Lakes Conference action. Peters with it, right side on the baseline, guarded by Pablo. He turns around, hands it to Essing in the lane. He puts it up off the backboard, no good. Woodland gets the rebound, but it's taken away by Toby Jones with the rebound. Lavin with it. Left side. Foul going to be called on number 11. Reese Essing will pick up his first. 4th team foul this half. Aggressive defense by the Cougars. Heitman will drive in. Lavin left side, 17-footer, and he nails it. 21 on the night for senior Mason Lavin. 1 minute left here, third quarter. Essing with it. Almost stolen away by Pablo. Peters gets a hand on it, dribbles in the lane, off the glass, and puts it in for 2. 9-point lead for the Panthers. 44 seconds left, third quarter. Lavin's picked up right across the half court by Woodland. Man-to-man defense by the Cougars. Stolen away by Peters. He's going to drive in transition against Jones. Left side, puts it up. Rebound, no good. Poppin put it back up with the rebound to claw back within 7. 18 seconds left. Coach Ryan looks up and points to Lavin and puts his one finger in the air and said, let's run number 1. Lavin crosses half court with 9 seconds left, sets up the offense. Back to Lavin. 4 seconds. He takes one dribble, throws up a 3, misses. Heitman at the buzzer, and it's a foul called at the buzzer. Heitman's going to go to the line for 2. Fouls on number 10. Reese Olson will pick up number 3. And Heitman will go to the line after time expired, so he'll be on the court by himself. Heitman, don't know how many he has shot this year, but he's only shooting 28 from the line. First one's no good off the back of the rim. This has got to be the pressure of all pressures. Nobody else on the court, about as quiet as can be. You get 2 free throws. First one, he's off the mark. Second one coming from Heitman. Misses the second one as well. 7-point lead for the Panthers, 40-33 at the end of the third quarter. We'll step aside for a minute from our sponsors, and we'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're watching Fuller Digital, bringing you Panther basketball.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Quarter action here in the Panther Pit, folks. Toby Jones inbounds to John Heitman to start this fourth quarter with a 7-point lead for the Panthers against the visiting Northwest Webster Cougars. Back top of the key to Heitman, cross court to Lavin, three-pointer, and he drills it to start the fourth quarter. Mason Lavin, folks, on fire tonight, 24 for the senior on homecoming week. Popping with a free throw line jumper in Tanner Fiorentino's face. The junior, 6'5", hit his third bucket of the second half. He has 14 on the night. Lavin will walk it down, right side, Heitman, Fiorentino in the right baseline. Back up top, inside to Pablo, cross-court pass. Lavin controls it, dribbles back up top, misplayed, out of bounds, saved in by Heitman right to Peters of the Cougars, and he got away with a travel. Essing put it up, no good. Rebound down to Toby Jones. Lavin left side. And foul called on Peters, number 4 for the big man. Sixth foul of the half on the Cougars, so the next foul will be some free throws for the St. Mary's Panthers. Getch will check in to give Toby Jones a break. 6:47 left in the game. 8-point lead for the Panthers to Lavin in the corner, back up top to Heitman. Fiorentino will drive right side, throws it up, no good. Rebound. Mark Kirk will get it, outlets to Widlund for the Cougars, left side, layup and good. Widlund with his first bucket of the second half. Bennett Smith pops up, going to come in, picked up 2 quick fouls to start the third quarter and sat most of the third quarter, and he's going to come in, bring some energy off the bench for the Panthers. Pablo cross court. Lavin thought long three-pointer. Pulls it back down to Getch. Be a foul called at half court on 21. Woodland will pick up number 4. Fell onto Heitman and kind of rolled up on him. I thought maybe there was going to be some, like a lower leg or something like that. Looks like he got rolled up on, but Heitman will go to the free throw line for 1 and 1. First one's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Mark Kirk. Nice little give and go into Woodland in the lane to ground Bennett Smith, but it rolls out. Rebound down to Mark Kirk. Sean Peters free throw line jumper, and he nails it. Full timeout by the Cougars. We're going to step aside for a minute as well. We'll be back with more Panther basketball on FDS.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Maloof.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Panther basketball out of the timeout, folks. 5:45 left, fourth quarter here in the Panther pit. Close game, 43-39. The Cougars have really dug back into this in the last couple minutes. Start the fourth quarter. Lavin will slowly walk it across the timeline, picked up by Widlund, who has 4 fouls as soon as he crosses the volleyball line. Bennett Smith back in the game. Lane Carlson into the game as well for the Panthers, his first showing of the game. Pablo Pascal across court to Getch. Back to Bennett Smith. Smith will drive the baseline, kick out to Lane Carlson. Long two-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Poppin. And I believe we're going to get Getch for a foul. He'll pick up his second. Only the 4th team foul of the half for the Panthers. 5-minute mark, fourth quarter, 43-39, 4-point lead for the Panthers here on Friday night of homecoming week. Big student section for the Panthers. Like I said, I haven't seen this Panther crowd this side of the gym this full all year. Great to see a full crowd. Rebound down to Lavin for the Panthers. Missed shot by the Cougars. Inside to Pablo. Nice little around the back pass. Put it in for Lane Carlson. Nice look by Pablo Pascal. Had a wide open layup on the left side, and he did a little dunk, a little pass over to Lane Carlson, and then Pablo gets a steal on the other end to get the ball back for the Panthers, and Coach Steve Ryan stands up and says, slow it down. Got a 6-point lead with 4 minutes left. Let's slow it down. Carlson with it right side, gets it to Getch in the corner. Back up top, Bennett Smith. Cross court to Lane Carlson, hands it off to Lavin behind him. 15-foot jumper, rims out, no good. Gonna be a jump ball. The crowd wants a over the back call on Essing, who had the ball along with Andrew Getch. Jump ball goes to the Cougars. Just under the 4-minute mark here left in the game. Essing with it. Poppin drives in the lane. Free throw line jumper hits the rim. No good. Rebound down to Pablo. That's got to be 15 rebounds on the night for Pablo. Playing really good game. 6 points in the first half, but the rebounds at that, he's got some nice assists for the homecoming king. Over to Bennett Smith, top of the key, Lavin. Reached in by Woodland, and that's going to be 5. Carson Woodlands is going to fall out of the game. And the sophomore will foul out. Number 10, Reese Olson, with 3 fouls, will come back in. Lavin will go to the line for 1-and-1. Mason's first one is good. Gives the senior 25 on the night, averaging 16 a game coming in. Second one's good for Lavin. Extends it to an 8-point lead for the Panthers with 3:15 left. Defense stolen away by Getch. He smartly slows it down, hands it off to Lavin with the 3-minute mark. Lavin to Bennett Smith. Pablo hits a cutting Getch. Carlson has it and throws it out of bounds. 47-39, 8-point lead, Cougar basketball. Essing with the jumper, no good. Rebound down to Peters. He backs it out himself, sets up at the free throw line off the glass, no good. They're going to get Bennett on a foul. To me, it looks like you could have flipped a coin and given a foul to either one, but they're going to give it to Bennett Smith, who picks up number 4. Just came back in the game after sitting most of the third and fourth quarter. Picked up number 4. Essing will inbounds underneath the own basket. to Peters right at the block. He gives it back to Essing. Three-pointer, nails it. Colby Essing with a three. That's his second three of the half. Third of the game. It gives him 13. Cuts it to a 5-point game. 2:20 left in the game here. St. Mary's going really slow, setting up the offense. Lane Carlson gets it to Getch in the corner. Get down to Pablo in the block, and he throws it back up top. Bennett Smith, three-pointer. And Smith nails it. His third three of the game. Perimeter shooting carrying the Panthers tonight. Essing will dribble down, kick it back up top. Tipped away by Pablo, and he's going to get a body check foul called. And that's number 3. That's the 6th team foul, so no free throws. Out of bounds.
It's only 6. We're not free throwing yet.
Cougar ball out right in front of their own bench. Down by 8 with just under the 2 minutes left in the game. The Cougars got to do something quick. They throw up a three-pointer marker, no good. Rebound down to Bennett Smith. Tipped away, but Pablo controls it. Cougar coach yells out a defense, and they set it up. Bennett Smith with it. Lavin's just going to stand at the top of the key. Nobody guarding him. There comes Markirk to pick him up so they can start the 5 count. And Markirk's going to get called for a foul. That's 3. And you're going to send Lavin to the line for free throws. I believe he's made 5, and I think he's shot 5 tonight. First one up for Lavin, and he puts it in. Senior Mason Lavin leading the Panthers tonight with 27. Bennett Smith, the junior, with 14 to help the team. Lavin puts in his second one. He's made 4 straight free throws. Essing with it. Dribbles top of the key, free throw line, gives off to Peters as he drives in, puts it off the bang board and puts it in for 2. 8-point game. Markirk will pick up Lavin at the other end. A little pressure put on. Bennett Smith with it, throws it away to Essing, but it's tipped away and taken by Getch. And Essing will, in style, turn around and foul Getch. So Getch will go to the line for 2. That's the 10th team foul on the Cougars. So every foul from now on will be 2 shots for the Panthers. Getch will shoot a couple free throws here. Grab my stat sheet here. Getch about a 65% free throw shooter. He made his 2 in the first half. First one rolls out. Four dribbles, a spin of the ball. Righty puts it up, hits off the front of the rim and rolls in. Heitman will check in for Getch. Cougar basketball, Essing with it, 1:05 left in the game, down by 9. Peters with it, top of the key against Pablo. He dribbles in, spins around, kicks it back out. Essing three-pointer is blocked by Lavin, but picked up by Peters as he drives into the lane. Up and around, he throws it up and in for 2. Timeout called, full timeout by the Cougars. We'll step aside for 60 seconds for a timeout also. You're watching Panther basketball on Fuller Digital.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Basketball, 48.5 seconds left in the game. A 7-point Panther lead. Bennett Smith will inbounce against full court pressure by the Cougars. Gets it into Pablo, who inside gets it to Heitman. He's picked up immediately. Pablo with it, gets it to Lavin. They get it crossed half court. Lavin gets it over to Bennett Smith. Carlson. And Carlson will be fouled by number 10. Reese Olson will pick up number 4. Lane Carlson will go to the free throw line. Has not shot free throws yet this year. The junior doesn't see a lot of playing time, but has seen quite a bit tonight. First one's up and good. Sends it to an 8-point lead. Second one's up. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Peters as Poppin and Smith pick themselves up off the floor. Essing with it. Inside to Poppin right underneath the basket, and he puts it in for 2. And they're going to get a foul called. Basket's good. Foul's on Carlson. And there'll be 1 free throw. Poppin will go to the line for 1 free throw. To me, that he made the basket. To me, the foul looked like it was after the shot, like even after it went in. It should have been just a regular foul, but not on the shot. But free throw is good for Poppin. 5-point lead, 27 seconds left. Panther basketball. Cougars apply the full court pressure. Mark Hurt guarding the inbounds pass. They get into the Lavin. He goes right. He's picked up by 3 guys. Gets it to Pablo over the line. And he's fouled by Poppin. We'll pick up number 2. And now Pablo Pasquiel will go to the line for free throws. 58% free throw shooter on the season. Team as a whole, the Panthers shoot about 52 from the line. Pablo's first one up is in good. First points in the second half. That gives them a 6-point lead with 20 seconds left. Second one up from the righty, off the backboard, no good. Rebound down to Sean Peters, but he missed dribbles. It goes out of bounds, and they're saying Bennett Smith hit it. Bennett Smith didn't believe that when he heard it. They're saying it went off Smith, but I didn't see that. It went, Peters dribbled it right off his foot, and it went out of bounds. Into Essing, 15 seconds left. He drives into the lane, stutter step in the lane, and he puts it up for 2. Timeout called. Full timeout, I believe. 30-second timeout. We'll just stay here. 4-point lead for the Panthers, 55-51. 10.5 seconds left. Possession arrow goes to the Panthers. The Panthers will inbounce on the other end of the court. The Cougars have been applying pressure on that. They've done a pretty good job as of late getting by that pressure. Foul situation. If the Cougars foul the Panthers, it's 2 shots. And if the Panthers would happen to foul the Cougars, which they are not going to try to, it'll be a 1-and-1. So there's your situation. 4-point lead, 55-51 for the Panthers. 10.5 seconds left. The ref tells Bennett Smith that he can run the baseline because it's after a made shot. He gets it into Heitman right in front of him, and he's mauled by Essing. Totally just jumped on the top of his back. And it's going to be a foul on Essing. Will pick up number 3. Heitman will go to the line for 2. He has a quick little talk with Coach Ryan, and then the ref tells him to come back out to shoot the free throws. 2-shot foul. First one's off the front of the rim. Big man Peters checks back in to be on the offensive end. Second one's no good. Rebound down to Mark Kirk. He's going to run with it right side. Essing, top of the key. Peters three-pointer, and he nails it. Timeout. Peters hits a three-pointer. Timeout called. 30-second timeout called by Manson, Northwest Webster. We'll stay here. 30 seconds. We'll set the stage. 1 point lead, 55-54. Cougars have clawed their way back in this of late to come within one. It was an 11-point game here not too long ago. They've hit their shots and played good defense, and unfortunately the Panthers haven't hit their free throws to extend this lead. So 1 point lead, 55-54 for the Panthers. Panthers still have the jump ball arrow, and just like last time, they'll inbounce on the other end of the court. They'll be able to run the baseline. Cougars are in their pressure. Panthers 4 wide along the free throw line, other end of the court. Bennett Smith will inbounce. He gets into Lavin, exactly the guy you want to have the ball, and he's fouled by Essing, I believe. No, who was the foul line? Number 3? Oh, Marker will pick up number 4. 0.8 seconds left. 0.8 seconds left. Lavin will go to the free throw line for 2 with a 1 point lead. First one's good. There's a 2 point lead. A 0.8 seconds left. Second one's up, no good. Clock starts as soon as he grabs it, and he throws the ball, and it hits the top of the court. The ball game over, folks. 56-54, the final score. The Panthers pick up that elusive 4th victory to go 4-8 on the season. We will step aside for 1 minute for a message from our sponsors, and we'll come back and we'll recap the boys' game.
You may think shopping locally is more expensive, but have you ever compared prices? Oftentimes you can find just as competitive or better price points by shopping at a local store. Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids has everyday competitive pricing. Shop local in the new year for all your flooring, home furnishing, furniture, and just-in modern bedroom sets from Malou.
The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway. Visit us on Facebook or at snooks1.com.
Did you know it's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team? Now at FullerDigital.net. No more searching. One place for all your live streams. FullerDigital.net. Home and away. If we're covering your team, the live stream videos are at FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the stream. Thank you for viewing the FDS live streams, and thank you for sharing it with your friends and family so they can find the games too. FullerDigital.net.
Exciting Twin Lakes Conference matchup win for the St. Mary's Panthers over the Manson Northwest Webster Cougars. The Panthers pull out a 56-54 win to move their season record to 4-8. We'll run down some scoring here. The Panthers had a 17-12 lead at the end of the first quarter, extended that lead to 10, 33-23 at half. They had a 40-33 lead at the end of the third quarter, and they pulled out a 56-54 win by 2 over conference foe Manson Northwest Webster. Run down some scoring first for the Cougars. Really balanced scoring, led in scoring by big man Brody Poppin with 17. Sean Peters with 16. Colby Essing hit 3 big threes to with 15. Carson Widlin with 4. And Jake Marquette, the starting sophomore guard, with 2. Now for your St. Mary's Panthers, carried tonight by senior Mason Lavin with 29. Had the hot hand to start, and he started the second half hot with 29 points. Big man Pablo Pasquiel, your homecoming king, was 7, and we had 3 with 3 points. Bennett Smith had 14. Can't forget Bennett Smith. I missed that there. 14 for the big man, Bennett Smith. Andrew Getch with 3, and Lane Carlson with 3. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you St. Mary's basketball. The Panthers in action next Monday, January 24th, a makeup game, a rescheduled game at East Sac. Will start at 6 o'clock with the girls' game. And 4 games next week. I think Tuesdays at home against Grettinger, Thursdays at Pocahontas, Saturday they go to Siouxland Christian. So you're watching St. Mary's Panther basketball on Fuller Digital Solution with my main man, Cam Cohn, on the digital video tonight. My name's Neil Cruz. Good night and have a good night.